This one right here is serious stuff, y'all. We're gonna be talking about how America is slowly becoming China. So I got some real proof here, and crypto is one of the ways that it is helping mass surveillance, at least financially. Let's get to it. So right now there's pilot programs going on, and they have a system called a social credit system. And there's rewards and there also are penalties. So for example, if you want to move up in the social system, you would help the elderly, you would help the poor, you would do community orientated things, you would be a good citizen. If you're getting traffic tickets, if you're being a bad citizen, you get penalized. Let me know if that makes sense. Things are being tracked, okay? You see the stop signs, you see all the street signs, they all are carrying cameras nowadays. There's cameras on every building. Go watch the movie Eagle Eye with Shia LaBeouf. But you thought America wasn't on it too, right? The Genius Act, okay? If you don't know nothing about it, make sure you go read it. This is a regulatory framework for payment stable coins, and it's helping to increase the adoption of cryptocurrencies. So some of the main stable coins, we got USDC by Circle, we have USDT by Tether, we got PayPal, USD, and there's a whole list of others. Essentially what the Genius Act does is regulates them, make sure that they fit the American standard, which is having reserves. They make sure that they have a clawback feature, okay? A clawback feature. They have a freeze feature, so they can take your money out of an account. They can also freeze the money, and they have the information to report it to the authorities if you're doing any illegal activities. This is all at the discretion of the United States government. So let's go. This goes real deep, y'all. And everything is always disguised as consumer protection. Prohibits misrepresentation of stablecoins as government-backed or FDIC assured, bans interest payments to holders. So as these companies are holding treasury bonds and earning that 3-4%, they can't give it to you. Ain't that something? Then we have Jamie Dimon, the CEO of JP Morgan. He officially talks about crypto. So Jamie Dimon just surrendered. After a decade of calling Bitcoin a fraud, JP Morgan CEO went on live TV and admitted we're moving trillions of dollars a day on blockchain. It's real, it's faster, it's cheaper. That's what he said on Fox. The same man who wanted crypto shut down is now building its backbone. JP Morgan, let me go here. JP Morgan launched a stablecoin on Base, tokenizing real-world asset at scale, running on-chain rails that sell trillions instantly, exploring Bitcoin and Ethereum as collateral. JP Morgan uses public blockchain for the first time to issue debt. According to reports by Reuters, JP Morgan reportedly issued a $50 million US commercial paper for Galaxy Digital. So if JP Morgan and the rest of these corporations are all getting into blockchain, something must be up. Something must be up. We got the Clarity Act coming, right? And if you know the history of the United States, you know they're not doing all this to really make us, as the average American investor or the average American user of these technologies, they're not doing this for us. They're doing this for them. They want to make sure they can tax. Trump even mentioned about making sure he can tax U.S. citizens that are overseas that are making crypto transactions. Tax laws are not really clear in the U.S. And if we get down to it, Stellar Lumens, XRP, Solana, and a few others are going to be the main perpetrators of the ability, the main issuers of the ability to track all of our finances. If you thought your credit card is tracking, wait and see what blockchain going to do. It's already happening. So what can we do? Well, we can at least buy some of these cryptocurrencies. We can hold some Solana, some XRP, some Stellar Lumens, some Bitcoin, some Ethereum, and a few others. And if all this fully goes down, like it seems like it's all going down, Genius Act, they always use these type of names. If it all goes down the way we think and the new financial system is fully going blockchain, which means everything can be tracked, okay? Even more in real time and faster than it was before. They know who's holding them wallets. How you think they season Ross Albricht's Bitcoin or all these other people? How do you think they doing it? They got Do Kwon too. 15 years. That's crazy. We can at least buy some of these cryptos and put ourselves in some type of position over time, over the next 5-10 years, to at least profit off of what's already happening. The US dollar is about to go down more because of quantitative easing by the Fed. They just started buying bonds and corporate bonds and stuff like that on December 12th, a few days ago. $40 billion. They're going to keep it going. We saw what happened in COVID. Home prices went through the roof. Interest rates went low, but you couldn't afford the house because the house was so expensive, even though you got a cheaper loan. Corporations, stocks went through the roof. So we had to be buying stocks. We got to be buying these cryptos. We have to prepare ourselves and be a good citizen, basically. Be a good citizen, because if you're being good, the all-seeing eye is already watching you.